Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It's Thursday. I am feeling a lot better today. A little congested, little cough, blah, blah, blah. On the mend. Thanks everybody for your concern. It's just a cold. I know colds can be kind of scary with, with the kind of cancer that I have, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, especially when there's a fever involved and, things like that. But I'm great. Thank you. I took my guitar over to Rocket Science. Pete Skrmetta, the guy that actually worked at Tyler during the design of this guitar. And can't say enough about Rocket Science and Pete. There's a link in my description. Check him out. Any Austin musicians that need guitar repair, he's the kind of guy that I dropped in unannounced today. He took a look at it, sorted me out in 15 minutes. I was in and out the door. Excuse me. That was probably really loud. And of course it was something I had done. The tone pot on the neck pickup was shorting out inside there. Actually not shorting out. I guess you could call it shorting out. It was hitting the conductive shield paint that I painted in there with two of the lugs. Basically turning the tone pot off. It wasn't doing anything. So it wasn't taking it out of the circuit. It was just completely, tone rolled off. So it sounded like just pure muddy shit. Now it sounds great. It sounds like the PAF master that I always wanted. Excuse me again. Jesus Christ. Little time left to get over this. But we're all sorted out. Next thing to do is to make it work with my Union Jacks presets. And you will recall that they were designed around the Strat. So I'm going to use some of the stuff I showed you last week, copy and paste, cloning of presets, and then we're going to make some adjustments so it works with that guitar. Shall we? Alrighty, here we are at the Helix, and what I've done already is I've copy and pasted Union Jacks 1 to Union Jacks 1 from 9A to 10A, blah, 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 blah. And it's a simple process. All you do is click on your target, press the save button, find your destination. There, Union Jacks 1. Press the save again, and you're good. I've already done it, so I don't need to do it again. Plus, I've made a few adjustments, so let's just not do that. So here we go. Union Jacks 1, which is 10A, which is the Les Paul version, or the JTV 59 version. And there's some changes that I've made. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a guitar here, and I'm going to play you through some of the changes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make some changes live to the Let's Clean snapshot. Okay, I have a guitar. I've got the JTV 59. I've gone back to 9A, which is the Strat Union Jacks number 1, to the clean snapshot. And I'm using the in-between position of both humbuckers on the JTV, which is my preferred pickup position for a clean sound, usually. But here's the thing. It's not really clean. So the things that I've done, if you look at the drive and stuff, let's go up to the 10A, which is the clone, and on the clean snapshot, we've rolled the drive way back, and we've made some changes to the IRs as well, rolling up the high cut because this is a much darker guitar, so we want to brighten up the tone a little bit, and remove some bottom end. Via the mid-range, actually, and then also, by the use of the EQ here. So I've made changes, and here's what we get. Very cool. That's more like it, for songs like groovy. And even if I go to the full-on neck humbucker, it's not too distorted. So that's great. The next one, which is the mild snapshot, was way too heavy on 9A, which is the Strat version. Because what I like with a mild crunch is I like something that I can define the notes. So I use a couple of test riffs. I use this one. And then also this one. So it's got, you know, enough crunch to it, but not too much. It's not super thick. Now, let's go up to the Let's Clean, because this is where things haven't been changed. I've changed a bunch of the other ones. Now, with the Let's Clean snapshot, we want a clean sound. So we're going to have to drop these back, 2.8. We're going to drop this back. We're going to raise up some mids, though, and give us some of that. We're going to have to probably bring up the volume. Those are all, no, we're going to need some presence, about 2.2. I've left the parameters that I need snapshot enabled so that I can make the changes so that both guitars can, you know, can handle each one of these songs. We're at even split. Let's drop this back to 2.8. And 1.8, 2.2, 7.2. Now I'm also going to change this to the Bad Cat 3A. I just think it's a little bit punchier and fits a little bit better. Now, we don't want to remove as much of that. We want to bring back some highs. Okay, down to the bottom. Bring that back up. And we should have a sound. I'm on the in-between pickup position. There we go. Now, it's not going to be, you know, oh, actually what we haven't done is we haven't used the coil tap switch. So I'm going to use the coil that's closest to the bridge. There we go. Now you might notice, let's go to the middle, which is the off position. And now coil tap. It's quieter, so we're going to have to make adjustments for that. And since on the Let's Clean, the only way I would ever probably play this one, making sure that the expression pedal doesn't control any parameters. The only way I would play this one would be, make sure to save it, would be with the coil tap. So I'm going to be mindful of that. I'm on the in-between pickup position, both humbuckers, with the coil tapped to the rear humbucker. I'm sorry, the rear single coil. And then we've got our, you know. I don't play it the way that he plays it. I play all the hits, just because the repeats don't deliver as much as I would like on the delay. I don't have enough free blocks to add another delay to the top to make it work. So it's just the way that I play it, and I don't mind it. But I find that you know, now I've got a relatively convincing Strat E kind of sound. There you go, everybody. Oh, good times. Making it work fun. I've still got some work ahead of me. It's going to take me a few hours to get all my shit together as far as the presets. There's only 4 presets, but 56 snapshots. 54 snapshots, something like that, that I've got to go over, make the adjustments I need to make, and with the, you know, the coil tap, it's not a coil split now, it's a coil tap because I'm just doing it on the neck pickup. And I'm able to use either one of the coils individually, which is pretty cool, and then full humbugging. So it's going to take me a little while, and then on Saturday I'm going to go to the rehearsal room and set the volumes for these, bringing both guitars just to make sure everything is kosher, because if, you know, what I want to do, my master plan is to be able to have blocks of songs that use the JTV and then blocks of songs that use the Strat. So I can switch guitars and then, you know, just go in between those two sets of presets in the single bank. I'm still staying within one bank, which is super awesome. What more could you ask for? I'm telling you. But I'll be back tomorrow with a Free Set Friday. I don't know what it'll be about yet. Maybe relating to this? Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to be running a sale this weekend. Buy 2, get 2 free on all of my preset packages. So that's starting tomorrow. And, or any, you know, if you buy any presets today, I'll grandfather you in. So buy 2, get 2 free. Go to my website. There's a link in the description. Buy 2. Send me an email right here letting me know that you bought a couple and then which ones, which freebies you like. Because it won't be automatic from the website. I have to do this myself. It's part of the personalized customer care that I deliver to you. So I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, rock on.